Have you ever noticed that the smartest person in the room isn't always the loudest? While some people dominate every conversation, others quietly observe, listen, and only speak when they truly have something meaningful to say. Is staying quiet actually a sign of intelligence? Not always. But psychology suggests there are several reasons why many highly intelligent people tend to speak less in certain situations. Let's explore why. Most people listen just enough to prepare their next sentence. Intelligent people often do the opposite. They genuinely listen. Instead of thinking about what they should say next, they focus on understanding the other person. They notice details. They ask questions. They absorb information before forming an opinion. Psychologists have long found that active listening strengthens learning, improves decision-making, and builds stronger relationships. Every conversation becomes an opportunity to learn something new. The more information you gather, the more thoughtful your response becomes. For intelligent people, silence isn't empty. It's where learning happens. Have you ever said something and immediately wished you could take it back? It happens because our brains often react faster than they reflect. Highly intelligent people tend to slow that process down. Before speaking, they unconsciously ask themselves questions. Is this true? Is it useful? Does it add value? Will it help the conversation? This brief moment of reflection may only last a few seconds, but it often leads to clearer communication and fewer regrets. Rather than speaking just to fill the silence, they choose their words carefully. Because they understand that once words leave your mouth, you can't take them back. Many conversations aren't really about sharing ideas. They're about seeking attention. People interrupt, they compete, they tell bigger stories, they want to appear smarter than everyone else. But genuinely intelligent people usually don't feel the need to prove themselves every minute. Their confidence comes from what they know, not from how often they speak. Instead of trying to win every discussion, they focus on understanding it. When your self-worth isn't tied to being the center of attention, silence becomes comfortable instead of uncomfortable. While everyone else is busy talking, quiet people are often watching. They notice facial expressions, body language, tone of voice, small emotional changes, tiny moments that reveal what someone is truly feeling. Psychologists call this social perception, the ability to understand people beyond their words. Sometimes what people don't say is even more important than what they do say. By speaking less, intelligent people create more space to observe, and observation often leads to better judgment. Words can inspire. Words can damage relationships. Words can change someone's opinion forever. Highly intelligent people recognize this power. That's why they don't waste words. Instead of speaking often, they aim to speak with purpose. A single, thoughtful sentence can have far greater impact than 100 careless ones. History is filled with leaders, scientists, and philosophers who were remembered not because they talked the most, but because when they spoke, people listened. Many people feel uncomfortable with silence. The moment things become quiet, they reach for their phone, turn on music, or start talking. But reflective people experience silence differently. For them, silence is a space where ideas grow. Their minds are connecting information, solving problems, imagining possibilities. Creativity often begins in quiet moments. Some of history's greatest discoveries were made not during noisy conversations, but during moments of deep reflection. Silence gives the brain room to think. Silence isn't always a lack of confidence. Sometimes it's confidence itself. A calm pause before answering can communicate wisdom. A thoughtful silence can show respect. An unanswered insult can demonstrate emotional control. In negotiations, interviews, and even everyday conversations, silence often encourages other people to keep talking. And the more they talk, the more information they reveal. Sometimes, saying nothing tells people far more than speaking ever could. Talking less doesn't automatically make someone intelligent, and talking a lot certainly doesn't make someone less intelligent. Personality, culture, confidence, and life experiences all influence how much we speak. But many highly intelligent people share one common habit. They understand that not every thought needs to become a sentence. They choose observation over interruption, reflection over reaction, quality over quantity. Because real intelligence isn't measured by how much you say. It's measured by knowing when your words truly matter.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more fascinating insights into psychology, human behavior, and the science behind everyday life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.